hit you with the Blackbird. You finished that one. But, yeah, no, it definitely, there's been shows, are you going to?
What, you want Blackbird?
Yeah, we'll go to the third one. So our third beer is going to be Blackbird. It's a Session Baltic Porter. Porter. I say porter weird.
Yeah, why do you say porter?
Porter? I don't know. That's Chase's last name. Why do I say it? Porter. Anyway, it's 5.2%, and it's real good. We tried all three of these before we started the show, actually. Me and Drew and Drew's lady friend tried them all, and they're all super good. So, actually, hey, Drew, bring over that real quick, just so we can show. So, when I was at the brewery yesterday, they hit us up with a few growlers so we could try to show the range of stuff they use. I'm gonna get right back to you. So they hit us up with these, give you a tag and they, care instructions or whatever, and like then their growlers are dope. I think. Don't you think?
Yeah.
I think they're really cool.
I'll put it up to the camera there.
Yeah. So. We had like a.
Look at that 4 quick sixer.
That's dope, right?
That's dope.
Yeah, cloud sight on this. So yeah, shout out to them, man. Hooking it up. I like this one too a lot, Blackbird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the brown was my favorite, but I think I like this one as well.
This one has like some almost coffee hints to it, which is that's my shit. Anyway, we're talking about binge watching.
Yeah.
What you watch? Do you still watch Lost like religiously every year? That's a binge watch thing.
That is. It's weird. I don't, but I want to. And when I first started it, it's like one of those days when I was still in college, and I never wanted to watch Lost. Everyone was talking about it, and I was like, God, I can't stand it. Everyone was talking about the stupid ass show, whatever. And then one day I had the whole day off, like all my classes were canceled or whatever, and so 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, I see Lost. You can watch Lost on NBC.com, and I started it, and I don't know how it happened, but then it's 3 a.m. and I've almost watched the whole season. So I just went all the way through the day and the night, and then started watching it, religiously. So I don't know. It's one of those things. That's definitely what was the first binge watching I ever did.
All right. So my first binge watch was might have been Lost as well.
Really?
Yeah. So I signed up for Netflix when Netflix started. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I even had the DVD subscription plan where you get a DVD. Yeah, it was dumb. Anyway, so I had that for a long time, and then
I did too.
You did?
Yeah, and I found out that I was getting all the DVDs that were on the streaming thing.
Yeah,
and I was like, damn, because I think Thomas was the one that told me that he saw my DVD from Netflix, and he was like, dude, why are you doing this? Why don't you just watch it online? Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, so we're real frustrated about that. Anyway, so I think the first real binge watch I did, actually, I think it was The Office.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not the UK one.
I'm currently doing that right now.
You are? Office is great.
Yeah.
It's great. Anyway, so yeah, I think The Office was the first one I ever did, and it was because Meg visited me right when I moved out here, and she got sick, and we were sitting in the apartment I was subletting. I was subletting a room,
mm-hmm.
and she got sick or whatever, and I only had an air mattress. I was living on an air mattress on a wood floor. All I had was my TV, my PS3, I think, but it still worked. My old OG PS, the fat fucker, the original one. I had that, and I had some fucking Target furniture, maybe a Target book, a nightstand or something.
Yeah.
No drawers, no nothing. I had stuff in boxes, dude. Like it was. I moved out of that apartment in the middle of the night, one night, with a cargo van. Like it was, I had that little of shit I could put in a cargo van.
That's funny.
Yeah. So anyway, I think The Office was the first one, but the first big one was Lost.
Yeah.
And that was with my boy Tony, and it was the same situation. We sat there. We were at our new apartment. Me and him were both just got done with the job, probably top model or something. And we're sitting there, and it's hot as fuck. We got like every fan on in the world, and we're like, man, I don't want to go outside because it's too fucking hot in the valley, but I want to do something. Well, I was like, well, you know what? I've been thinking about watching Lost for a while, and he was like, you know what? Me too. And I was like, you know what? We're about to do this. You get that couch, I got this one, and we had my TV. And I think my PS3 had broken already. That's why I hadn't streamed shit since The Office.
Yeah.
And he had one, so we streamed the entire. Well, maybe I had my Apple TV at the time, but anyway, we streamed. I think it took us like 2-3 weeks, well, maybe even a month to finish all of it. We started from the beginning, went all the way through, but we only watched a little at a time. It was kind of rough, like going. That's a long show.
It really is.
And towards the end, it gets super convoluted. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty rough.
I always say this though, like.
I like it though.
I do too, and I am easily entertained. Like I'm a fan of something. If I start something, like a lot of people gave Lost shit after like the second season or third season or whatever.
Yeah.
But like once I'm invested in something, I can't not like it. Like. I know I'll like get disappointed or like like what happened, but it's not like a fault for me. It's like not a fault of the show. I'm just like, oh, that shit happened, damn it, like whatever.
Yeah.
It's been bad because there's some shows I did that like Heroes.
I heard. All right, I tried to start Heroes.
Oh, the new one or the old one?
No. I don't think I started it.
Okay. See, I started it and I kept watching it, and
You defended it.
I did
for a long time.
Here's the thing, I loved it. I watched every single episode of Heroes. I haven't watched the new season, the newest thing, but like it was like the same situation except for worse, even worse than Lost. It was like these seasons got like really bad, and I was like oblivious. I was just like, I'm gonna watch it because I like it, and that's it. So I kind of like, I guess I'm delusional in that way. Like I don't really, like, once I become a fan of something, I can't just like criticize it.
I mean, there's like certain things that have popped up recently. You know what I like about like the streaming model is what we were talking about earlier with how it helps with you don't have to market this thing, like you don't have to promote it really.
Yeah.
Is like take Walking Dead for instance, right? The latest season like releases a week or two before the new season's about to start. That's promotion in itself.
Yeah.
You know how many people are gonna watch that shit on Netflix or Hulu or whatever, just because it's on there and they're like waiting for the new one, even if they've already seen the old one.
Right.
You know? That's amazing. Like, it's amazing that is a thing now.
Yeah, for sure.
But
it's like I think the only thing that's different is once like a show, if it's not a TV show, if it's a Netflix show or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, say for a TV show, they get publicity every week for that next episode that's coming out, right? So like, so you're hearing about The Office once it's like on the air, like like every week.
That's assuming that you're watching TV like regularly.
Right. But now it's like once it's released, it has like a shelf life of like 2 months. So like people are like watching it and binge watching it, like, oh, it's amazing. If it's amazing, it can last a little bit longer. Like Stranger Things, we're still talking about Stranger Things, and it was like
months ago.
Yeah, and it's like still going strong. Like all those little kids are like on talk shows and stuff like that.
Talk shows, reward shows,
everything. So and that the main kid I forgot what his name was, but it's the dude that found her, that like sheltered her. 11.
You're talking 11?
Yeah.
Like
That sheltered 11.
Yeah.
The little kid. He's on
she,
it.
she 11's a
No.
girl.
I'm saying the kid that sheltered 11, that like helped her.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be in the new It that's coming out.
Oh yeah, sorry, I saw that. Yeah.
Which I don't know if I'm ready to see that.
Dude.
That's gonna be scary.
They're trying to like break it into 2 movies, like when they're young and when they're old.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's gonna be gnarly. But I like binge watching. I don't know. I think it's like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know me and Meg just watched this thing called Cooked.
Yeah.
You heard about this? I don't know if it's a Netflix original, but it's this book that this dude turned into like a little 4-part series on Netflix, and you could go check it out. It's awesome. It's awesome. Actually, the 4th part of it is halfway focused on beer. Kind of cool. I didn't know this before this actually. I probably should have, but apparently, a lot of people think that alcohol may have been created before bread. Because of weird fermentation reasons, or like rotten fruit, or like just stuff that happened to happen back then. And well, maybe not actual beer, but like just alcohol in general. Which is kind of interesting. I don't know. I want to do more research and actually talk about it, but that was part of that. So go check that out. It's on Netflix. Cooked. Pretty cool. There's a book as well by the dude. Legit. Probably brew my own beer because of it.
Oh god.
Yeah. But anyway, we should get on and finish this dish out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That little thing?
The little things.
Alright.
So you had one.
Well, I do. This is we're going to talk about the little things. This is our continuous, reoccurring topic on Quick 6
Yeah, this is how we usually end.
Because we love it.
Yeah, and I mean it's.
I've always said the little things would mean the why. Like everyone's always trying to ask the why and like what's going on, but I think the little things is what really makes life meaningful. And I'm gonna tell this is one of my favorite ones is being kind to somebody.
Ooh, good one.
Ooh, not like a stranger, especially like when you do something nice for somebody.
Yeah.
That really can make their day, their week, and in turn make your day, your week. Because I mean, you don't really want to do things for the thank you. That's not why you do it. You do it because you can. You do it because because like I know when something nice happens to me, it really affects me. So like if a stranger like even lets me go ahead of them because I have fewer things than them in a grocery line.
Oh, dude, I love that.
That shit is the best because they understand. They're conscious. They're like socially aware of their surroundings. Like if they have a whole basket full of shit and they see me with a Sprite, they're like, "Go ahead, man. You go ahead." And I'm like, "Thank you, dude. That's really nice of you." So so think about that in return. Like if you were the other person, you're the one with the whole buggy full of groceries, and you did that for somebody.
You should call it buggy?
Yeah.
Alright.
What? We've had this argument before.
I don't think we have.
Yeah.
No.
What do you call it? Basket? Cart?
Keep going.
You call it cart?
I've never heard you say buggy, bro. Like, never.
Well,
keep going. Keep going. You want to say buggy?
I don't know why I said buggy. Okay,
buggy?
I just said buggy. Buggies, it doesn't matter.
Keep going.
So when you do something nice for somebody, it's great. But when you off track now. When something nice happens to you, it's great. But when you do something nice for somebody else, it can it shapes you.
Yeah.
You're nicer. You feel good. It definitely helps your chi or whatever. Ooh, getting real spiritual.
I didn't expect that one.
I don't know. It feels good, right? Like it feels good. Like if you do something nice for somebody. So that's my little thing.
I don't even know my little thing.
I got one.
I mean,
Buggies.
yeah, yeah.
Hearing me say words that.
You know what? Okay. Shit. Okay, this is my little. Alright, I got you. Alright. My little thing is when people take the time to fully think out before they actually talk or text to you. And it's not some fucking jumbled piece of shit. And like, or like when somebody uses the right form of there, or you know, all those other words, like that kind of stuff. Grammar. I'll say grammar is my little thing. When somebody takes the time to use proper grammar, because there is not one thing in the world that bothers me more than a Facebook post with a million spelling errors and your spelling you are, bro.
Oh.
I know you sit on the couch. I know it. Not doing a damn thing. Probably not even cooking some dinner for whoever you used to cooking dinner for. You can type the Y-O.
Yeah.
It won't hurt you.
Yeah.
Or maybe even the R-E.
Oh.
Let's not get crazy. Oh, let's not get crazy. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I minored in English in college, so maybe that is a thing. And really?
Yeah.
It's the easiest minor to get, you know? Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We're smart.
Anyway, but I mean,
We got the same degree then.
yeah, we do.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird, right?
It is weird.
We,
I didn't know that.
knew that either. Yeah, we knew it was in the year. You're ranked higher though. Year. You graduated a year before me.
I graduated a year. Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh, and I was top of the class.
Yeah.
Smart boy. Worked hard.
So what then a bit?
Smart.
And guess what? We have the same piece of paper.
Ooh.
Guess where mine is? In storage.
Yeah, I have no idea what mine is.
Anyway, yeah, proper